Major Disney World and Disneyland new ride openings and updates. We can finally start planning our meals at Roundup Rodeo BBQ in Hollywood Studios, and Disney's 100th anniversary is in full swing. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. Tron Lightcycle Run's April 4th opening date is fast approaching, and we've got the details on how to ride Disney World's newest ride. Disneyland's version of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway has officially opened, and you'll need a plan of attack to ride that one too. We got lots of exciting restaurant news, new merchandise, new castle looks, so let's jump right in. Before we get into the big news from Disneyland this week, we gotta talk about those Tron announcements so you can start planning to ride this brand new attraction coming to Magic Kingdom. We've gotten the official announcement that Tron will be using a virtual queue. That means you cannot show up to the park and just hop in line to ride this one for the foreseeable future. Virtual queues for Tron should operate like what we've seen in the past with Rise of the Resistance and Hollywood Studios, and currently with Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Rewind, and Epcot. Still waiting on confirmation on what time the virtual queue will open for Tron. For Cosmic Rewind, you can join the virtual queue via the My Disney Experience app at 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. If you miss your chance to grab a spot in that virtual queue, Tron will also offer individual Lightning Lane purchases that will be available to book starting at 7 a.m. in the My Disney Experience app for Disney hotel guests. I'll link some more info and details on how to navigate both individual Lightning Lanes and virtual queues in the description below this video, so you can read up before the ride opens on April 4th. Tron's going to use something that other Disney World rides have not used before as well, and that's lockers. Tron will have guests put all their belongings into a complimentary locker before riding the coaster. Guests can unlock their locker with their magic band or ticket for easier access, and there will be a small compartment on the ride vehicle that can store items like phones, glasses, and wallets, but anything larger than that must be stored in the lockers. Disney has also announced that this ride will have an on-ride photo, which, just a reminder, will be free to download for those guests who have purchased Disney Genie Plus for the day. And Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway has officially opened in Toontown in Disneyland. We've ridden the ride in Disney World's Hollywood Studios, but there are a few things different about the West Coast version. First, it's inside the El Capitan Theater, a take on Disney's El Capitan Theater in LA, and the queue is a little different as well. It's filled with lots of props and memorabilia from Disney cartoons and tons of Easter eggs. We've got a few posts on the site if you want to make sure you've found them all. If you want to ride Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, you will need to join a virtual queue at 7 a.m. or 1 p.m. There is no standby line for this ride. You can also choose to purchase an individual Lightning Lane for this one. On opening day, that cost was $20 per person, though it can fluctuate depending on the day. The full refurbished Toontown will open on March 8th, but you can experience this new ride right now. The 100 Years of Wonder celebration for the Disney Company's 100th anniversary has kicked off with festivities starting in Disneyland. There are new banners and medallions lining Main Street and decorating Sleeping Beauty Castle. There's also a new Mickey statue at the front of the park with the phrase "It all started with a mouse," which isn't actually Walt Disney's quote. He technically said it was all started by a mouse, but, you know, what's an inaccurate quote between friends, right? Anyway, we got to see the 100th anniversary costumes that Minnie, Mickey, Goofy, Daisy, and more are sporting at Disneyland. Lots of shiny purple and platinum echoing the decor in the park as well. The Disneyland monorail and the park map have gotten a new look in that color scheme, and World of Color 1 has also started showing nightly in Disney California Adventure as a part of the 100th anniversary celebration. Set to a soundtrack featuring 18 compositions and with references to Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars movies, this 24-minute show features dancing fountains, water projections, lasers, and pyrotechnics. You can get preferred viewing for the show by joining a virtual queue that opens at noon, or you can purchase a dining package or dessert party for that preferred viewing spot. We also got to see Wondrous Journeys, which is the brand new projection and fireworks show over in Disneyland. It honors Walt Disney Animation Studios, which is also celebrating its 100th anniversary, and actually has nods to all the animated films that the Walt Disney Studios have put out. So it's truly incredible. The music is unbelievable. It's really one of the best nighttime spectaculars I've seen in a very long time. It's official, Roundup Rodeo BBQ in Toy Story Land will open on March 23rd, 2023 in Disney's Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World. We know food at this restaurant will be served family style, and now Disney has released the full menu. On it, you can find items like Prospector's homemade cheddar biscuits, Rex's romaine and kale salad, Evil Doctor's smoked ribs, There's a sausage in my boot. Okay. Force field, fried, pickles, and more. You can head to our website for the full menu. Reservations will be accepted, but Disney has not yet revealed when reservations will be available to book. Of course, we will be there on opening day, so follow us on social media at Disney Food Blog for all of the coverage. And if you want more dining tips, full reviews, planning resources, and more, like incredibly valuable tips on how to snag those coveted reservations along with deciding which ones you should book, grab a copy of our DFB guide to Walt Disney World dining over at dfbstore.com. Don't forget to use code YouTube for your discount. Alright, so Splash Mountain is officially closed, and it may be a while before we see the opening of Tiana's Bayou Adventure in Disney World, but Disney is not wasting any time when it comes to this transformation. Splash Mountain's last day of operation was January 22nd, 2023, and the ride is now officially closed as it gets overhauled into a Princess and the Frog-themed flume ride. And Disney has moved swiftly to remove mentions of the ride and other attractions and change other things in the park. On January 23rd, immediately following Splash Mountain's last day, a new park map debuted in Magic Kingdom. The map no longer shows Splash Mountain, but instead has a designation for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Construction is already underway in the area now that Splash is officially closed. Near the outside and front entrance of the attraction, construction walls are up, though the sign for the ride and some statues of the characters remain for now, and certain Frontierland signage that formerly featured Splash Mountain on it also has been updated. But it's not just the immediate area around Splash Mountain that has been affected. On the Liberty Square riverboat, the narration related to Splash Mountain has been completely removed. And at the Walt Disney World Railroad, which reopened at the end of 2022, there's been a change. The narration features a small portion that talks about new critters moving in to make a splash. It advises guests to take a listen because we're almost there. This appears to be a reference to Tiana and her friends coming to Tiana's Bayou Adventure with a reference to the song Almost There that is sung in Princess and the Frog. If you want to share your excitement for the new ride or pay homage to the ride that was, we've got tees over at merch.dfbstore.com featuring a design for Tiana and our favorite critters from Splash Mountain. We've also got 2023 vacation shirts, snack-themed designs, and so much more. We got more designs in the works, so be sure to follow us on social media to see our latest collections as soon as they drop. Ariel's Grotto has reopened. It's located next to Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid in Magic Kingdom. The meet and greet spot has been closed ever since the parks closed in 2020 due to the pandemic, and this week it finally reopened. We enjoyed seeing Ariel again in her regular spot. One thing we also noticed is that there's no PhotoPass photographer available at this meet and greet. Instead, there's an automated PhotoPass camera hidden among Ariel's thingamabobs that she's collected. Now, we've got a new Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique package. So Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique allows kiddos to get royal makeovers at both Disney World and Disneyland. And while you might already be familiar with the Castle or Night package, there's another experience here that Encanto fans cannot miss. Introducing the Disney Encanto package, and this one is available at the Magic Kingdom Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique location and Disneyland Park location. In Disney World, the website indicates that the package starts at $179.95 plus tax and includes a Mirabelle or Isabella gown. If you're looking for something special for a kiddo in your life who loves Encanto, this could be just the thing. Just be sure to make a reservation. These spots are popular, so reservations do fill up quickly. Getting a reservation well in advance is highly recommended. Now, some refurbishments have been scheduled for Animal Kingdom Lodge Kidani Village. Work will begin on February 1st, 2023 and run through September 2023. If you're planning to stay at Kidani Village this year, be aware of this refurbishment as you might encounter some construction barriers, additional noises, and perhaps even some restricted amenities. If you want the full Animal Kingdom Lodge without the construction, consider moving your reservation over to Jambo House or postponing your plans until after the construction concludes. And if you've got some kiddos, Disney Springs will soon be the place for free kid-friendly entertainment. Disney's announced that a new offering called the Disney Springs Kids Club will be available on Saturday mornings starting January 28th. Basically, on Saturday mornings, there will be high-energy, quote-unquote, performers encouraging families to get up on their feet in Disney Springs. These will be family-friendly performances, and they're going to vary each week. You can expect new entertainment to be added from time to time. Kicking things off will be the Wasaloo Drum Circle, an Afro-pop band that you may have already seen at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The whole family will be able to pick up bongos, maracas, and more as you dance along with the music. More of a jump rope fan? Check out Flight Crew Jump Rope, where you'll experience a high-energy dance party with jump rope routines and thrilling acrobatics. The crew will even let you join in on the fun so you can jump along. Also included in the Kids Club is DJ Katie Queen. She'll host games, sing-alongs, hula hoop, limbo, and more. The Disney Springs Kids Club will be offered every Saturday morning. You'll find it at Waterview Park near Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar, starting at 10:30 a.m. Showtimes are 10:30, 11:15, and 12 o'clock as far as we know. Now remember, this is not a kids club that you drop your kids off and then you go shopping. Like, you still have to be with them. Disney Cruise Line recently started having its Marvel Day at Sea, which brought guests face-to-face with Marvel characters. Now, a Pixar Day at Sea is coming, and Disney just released some new details. Guests will be able to hang out with Pixar characters on select sailings of the Disney Fantasy through mid-March 2023. This means there will be day-long celebrations on some 7-night sailings that brings to life the beloved Pixar tales of Toy Story, Monsters, Inc., The Incredibles, Finding Nemo, and more. Character interactions will include Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Bo Peep, Mike, Sully, Boo, Joy, Sadness, Doug, Russell, Miguel, Remy, Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible, and Frozone. There will also be a Pixar Pals celebration, an interactive high-energy deck extravaganza. In addition, guests can attend Crush's totally awesome pool party, see a new nighttime show called An Incredible Deck Party, celebrate the supers, play games based on Pixar movies, learn to make ratatouille, take the spotlight for Monsters, Inc. Open Mic Night, and special dining experiences will also be available, including the Hey Howdy breakfast with Woody and friends. Dinner will be fully Pixar themed in all family dining restaurants that night, and Pixar themed sweet treats will be available throughout the day. Pixar Day at Sea is available on 9 select Disney Fantasy cruises from January through March 2023. Be sure to check your sailing before you book to make sure it offers the Pixar Day at Sea. Back in October of 2021, the Polite Pig introduced a new, at the time, seasonal side, the barbecue au gratin. This side is made with potatoes, cream sauce, and smoked grated Gouda. Cheesy potatoes? Say less, Disney. We, of course, had to try it in 2021, and it did not disappoint. These were seriously delicious. The flavor was awesome. The smoked Gouda went really well with the potatoes, and the cream sauce gave it a satisfying texture, hearty, comforting, and tasty. But as is the case with seasonal sides, these can come and go. If you didn't get the chance to try this beauty before, never fear. The barbecue au gratin is back by popular demand, according to the Polite Pig. Just ask for a seasonal side when ordering, plus it's only $6. This dish is a must-try, especially if you love carbs and cheese. 2 restaurants in Disney Springs have been added to mobile order on your My Disney Experience app: Amorette's Patisserie and B.B. Wolf's Sausage Co. At Amorette's, you can pick from a variety of pastries, cakes, drinks, and more. Note that the mobile order menu for Amorette's does feel a bit limited, as this spot can often have unique seasonal items, though. Be sure to check the case at this restaurant first to make sure you aren't missing out on anything you'd want to try. At B.B. Wolf's, there are more savory options and some beer, too. Grab a unique hot dog as a quick lunch or snack to share. Now, we stopped by Ghirardelli's Soda Fountain and Chocolate Shop and were greeted by this little placard announcing a new Valentine's Day themed ice cream treat. The Sweetheart Sundae is made with strawberry ice cream, dark hot fudge, sliced strawberries, whipped cream, mini chocolate chips, and a double heart chocolate candy filled with caramel. They're really going hard on the chocolate and strawberries theme here. The strawberry ice cream is very thick and sweet, which we liked, but it might be overwhelming for some. The portion is massive, but we're not complaining because the price tag is a hefty $16.95. Really, it's more of a treat for 2 people to split, maybe a good Valentine's Day date idea. The fudge and strawberries worked well together flavor-wise, and the crunch from the strawberries added some nice dimension to the treat. There's a lot of chocolate in here, though. If you're averse to those flavors, you might want to avoid it. Also, if you're on a budget, there are much less expensive treats out there and around Disney Springs, but all in all, it was a delicious combination of flavors if you're craving that chocolate-covered strawberry vibe. Now, while the Disney World 50th anniversary is starting to wind down, Disney World 50th merchandise is not. Disney released one final merchandise collection for the anniversary called the Finale Collection. The ears from that collection are now in Disney World. The new 50th anniversary ears have padded leather-like ears covered in golden silhouettes of Mickey and all his friends, surrounded by a gold trim. The gold Cinderella castle with a big 50 sits on it in the middle of the ears. We found these in Emporium in Magic Kingdom for $39 $29.99. But did you notice anything different about these ears? Did you happen to notice that the long tag is non-existent? Instead, these ears have a short tearaway tag. Finally, no long tags to cut off from our ears. We spoke with a cast member and they said that each tag layer was tearable, as in Tearable. But the first one is silky and meant to stay on the ears comfortably. We found these adorable pink corduroy mini ears this week at the Emporium in Magic Kingdom for $34.99. I also saw them in Disneyland too. These ears feature plush corduroy ears and headband with a really big navy bow. These colors make us excited for spring, and the corduroy texture makes them a great accessory as we transition into spring from these cooler months. Now, these new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway railway ears are adorable and nothing can stop us now from buying them. Sorry, I had to. Also, in case you didn't notice, these are adaptive ears, meaning they have a stretchy headband that can be way more comfortable than a standard headband. One ear has that happy sun just beaming away and the other has Mickey and Minnie riding their train. But what's the most compelling about these ears? Well, the small Chubby plush in the middle singing his heart out. Yep, you can wear Chubby on your head. Also, one side of the headband has Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Wearaway printed on it. And if you want to grab these, we found them at Big Top Souvenirs in Magic Kingdom for $29.99. All right, if you want more Disney news, sign up for our newsletter. It's free, and I personally make sure I send you important breaking news as soon as we find out about it. Also, go check out our website and social media pages for even more Disney fun. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and we'll see you real soon.